Greetings everyone, hello and welcome back to Frostpunk the last autumn. Yeah, finding out what happened before that first storm appeared and also finding out how we built those generators. Now we are on day 5, we have just started with the fishing, we have a functional dock that delivers in some resources, and right now things are looking rather cozy, right? But of course, as we do know, Frostpunk, it's not going to stay for that long. Photography. Supply ships bring posts for the crew from time to time. For security reasons, all letters are open and read, but we may sometimes ask you for instructions. In this case, one of our people received a passionate letter from a lady friend, together with a highly suggestive photograph. We are to allow this shameless debauchery and leave the picture, of course. We are all for free. Love. And yeah, there's also some raw food coming in. I'm not going to assign anyone to the cookhouse yet, because I want to also assign the remaining ones to the docks and to the gathering post. I'm going to max out the public house now, because this gives me the highest efficiency for this building. I would also like to build me another medical post, just in preparation for what's to come, right? So we have then enough medical posts. The foragers have arrived at the hunting grounds, and the gentle banks of the swiftly flowing stream from a convenient watering place. We could set up camp here, so from time to time, hunt animals coming for the water. And we can set up camp here. Right? We will lose those foragers then, right? But they will deliver 80 raw food every day. In total of 400 raw food over the next 5 days. That's a lot of food coming in. Let's do this. And the first delivery is already coming in 10 hours then. Also, I think the telegraph station, let's assign that and get us another 2 steam core, or 1 steam core, and some additional workers and engineers with the next shipment. Medical post upgrade, unfortunately not for today anymore. There's the next medical post. And day 5 is coming to an end. On this day, we have now cleared all the piles here in the center, right? So we are having a lot of room now open for that generator construction, and we can start with the profile manufacture, a plant where universal structure profiles can be produced. And as you can see, we're now going to need then this space here in the center for it. And yeah, let's start by having the first one over here then. This construction is going to take quite some time. Yeah. People have that time for now. Wood is fine. Steel, yeah, could be better. There it is. Profile manufacturing. And with that, we can start producing that. However, each structural profile costs me 25 wood. So yeah, that's going to be quite a steep cost. Now, for my next administration, let's go with the evening services now. Because this unlocks me the evening service here, a special action for some food. And I would like to do this now, because with this we have reached now the high motivation and gain a 30% increased efficiency on everything, which is just massive. Also food, also gathering, and also researching. So our people are so highly motivated that many of them perform their jobs with enthusiasm. The efficiency in all workplaces rises as a result. And we should keep this one up as long as possible now. Alright, some workers we can assign then again to the cookhouse for the following day, because then we can have some food production again, as we have lots of raw food in right now. And yeah, I might also now assign then some additional, the rest of my workforce actually, to the steel, so that we really pump out steel for the following day. The new day is dawning, and this is going to be a glorious day full of 30% efficiency. With that, we are able to finish the medical post in no time. There you go. 10% faster medical posts efficiency. And let's work on the next tech, which is, yeah, probably more foragers. With that, we can have an additional team of foragers out there in the world, gathering and scouting for us. Also, I would like to get another, yeah. It's actually tricky. There is still the shipment coming in, so I'm not going to assign more. We have a very low logistical limit right now, so we need to raise this again. All the medical posts are fully staffed, all the workshops are fully staffed. And the chapel makes sure that all of these people here always stay motivated. How's the sawmills looking? There's still 250 wood for this sawmill. Then we need to move it again. And for this one here in the wood, we have 340 still left. So that's a lot of wood that we can still gather. And we can use that surplus to immediately get us the first profiles. The wood is being used immediately, even though the construction has not started yet. A new ship goes out, and also the fishers come back. For now we can fish, so we should use this. At some point, that water will be frozen. A little bit later, the next tag finishes, more foragers, and we can now assign them if I have the 15 workers. Now, where are these people coming in? Next shipment in 3 hours for that. So what I can do is I can, assign some additional ones from the public house and from my steel production, right? Definitely from the cookhouse. And I would actually to unassign also 2 from the sawmill and put them into a second forager camp then. Alright, more foragers. Forager carts. The foragers will move 50% faster is tempting. We could also go for the next text here that we're going to need. That's the machine shop. Let's start with that. And meanwhile, we are going to build us that next forager quarter right here. Alright, day 6 is coming to an end already. Transport has arrived with another steam core that we're going to need then, and some additional workforce. I would like to, get some 10 more workers in right away. And since we have already received a few more workers, I need to build more tents. Let's start with 2 more right over here. Getting quite rather tight in here, right? Looks also really cool. My first district that we have there. Let's finish construction. There it is. And with that, we have a second forager team available now that I can send out there. And let's go for the nesting places over there. Right. On the next day, I would like to go for tier 2 technologies now. This is going to cost me quite a bit, 75 wood and also quite a bit of steel. But it will unlock us a few more very important techs that we're going to need. Everybody is occupied right now. And in 5 hours, we're getting another 10 workers in. I think... yeah, we're going to need 1 more tent for these guys. And a new law we can also sign. We only still have the administration tree. So it's getting a bit tight in here, right? Extended service we had. And we could go for overcrowding now. So 2 medical posts will be fine for a while. Or 1 infirmary can actually have up to 20 patients then. And this is what I would like to go with. Overcrowding. The discontent really does not play a vital role there. And also tier 2 tax have been unlocked now. That's over here then. With that we can upgrade the docks, for example, now. We can also have a finer mesh for my fishing, and with that we would have a 10% more efficiency of the fishing harbor. Together with the work efficiency, we would be at 140% efficiency then on this already. I think food though is fine for now. So I would like to go for optimized materials, and this means that the structural profiles take 20% less resources and 50% faster. This is very important before we really start pumping out those structural profiles, which probably will start tomorrow. But for now, day 7 is at an end. The transport has arrived. We get 10 more people that we can now assign. And yeah, we of course want to assign them to the profiles manufacturing. Alright, also my second team of foragers has arrived at the nesting place. This inaccessible rock is a nesting place for numerous birds. The ground around it is covered with fish remains. Unfortunately, there's nothing here. Bold hill and lake full of fish. Let's go for the bold hill, because food is right now not my biggest concern, right? We have a very nice steady food surplus that is growing every day, and that's already with the hearty meal activated. right? So that's really fine thanks to the efficiency boost. All right, that tent is being finished. Offers the shelter for those 3 people here. And I might also boost my motivation with another evening service at the cost of 20 food. Let's go ahead and do this. And with that, we're almost capped at the motivation bar. Very good. So we have some room to play around with here. Alright, day 8 is upon us. And with that also, the construction of profile manufacturers has started now. And we're finishing those rather quickly. Let's actually assign some... Actually not. I would like to wait for this tech to finish first. Another law, another law. Right now, I think we are not going with any new law here. Nope. I have no need for any additional law for the moment. We're going to unlock a new tech tree there soon, a new law tree. But for now, it's not important. Still no temperature drop on the horizon, so I have no need of coal right now. The Bolt Hill is nothing, but there's some lost crates over there that we can scout. By now, I think, have we? No, the hunting camp is still working, providing food for us. It's very important that we keep an eye on this. Alright, so a few of our people fell ill from breathing strange fumes wafting from the shaft. It could have been worse. One of them passed out and fell from the scaffold. We can't ignore the health hazards any longer. From now on, the safety level of every workplace at the construction site will be monitored. If it's low, people working there will get sick. If it's very low, they might get injured or die. And yeah, we can improve the safety from now on. And this opens up the labor tree for us. And with that, also, we get finally the extended shifts or the 2 shifts. Safety procedures would then unlock us the safety procedures. But for the promise, we still have a bit of time, right? So I can still go for something else. And 2 shifts it is. With this, we can actually go for 24-hour shifts. One of my favorites. We're actually capped on wood. And, yeah, let's assign a second one there. Let's wait for the optimized materials. There it is. And let's go ahead and build us more structural profiles. We have 2 of them now. One for the 25 wood and one for the 20 wood. And let's, of course, go for the 20 wood from now on. Let's get us quite a bunch of them out there as well. Alright. House of Disease, a worried medic reports an outbreak of venereal disease at House of Pleasure. At least one of the employees got the clap and it's spreading it. We must start mandatory medical examinations of the staff and send the infected home. And discontent will rise. Discontent will rise. We can't afford it. People get sick more frequently. Cure the infected. Right? Infected prostitutes will be treated as gravely ill. Discontent will rise. We have the tech for this available now. Very good. Tech tree. Let's have a look what we can go for. Next tech is the protective structures. So this will install lightweight protective structures across the workplace and will temporarily reduce the number of injuries caused by falls and blunt trauma. Very important tech that we can unlock then here. Yeah, we are about to finish then the structural profiles, and then we can build up the shaft structure. Food is capped. Wood is fine for now. Steel would be my biggest worry for now, as it's very low, but I think we should be fine. The sawmill is out of business. No more trees, so we can dismantle it. And I'm going to build immediately another sawmill right over here, where we have more trees. From this, we can also see that we don't have endless supply of wood, right? We still have those trees here left, and then we are going to have those forests here, but they are going to be gone quickly. And this day is also at an end, day 8. We still need to produce 4 more structural profiles, and for this we can now unlock the 24-hour shift for the profile manufacturing. I would also like to do this for the workshop so that we always have someone researching, right? There's always now a 24-hour shift on this. I would still need some more engineers. Do we have them? I mean, first of all, I do have a few more workers that I can assign here to the manufacturing, right? So there's 24 workers now. And then I would like to have a few more engineers for my workshop. And that's the medical post. We don't have that many sick anyway. And with that, we're now researching through the night as well. That has cost me a bit of happiness, right? So this content goes up a bit, but that's okay. We're very low on that yet. Very good. We have finished all the profiles. And with that, we can now set up the shaft structure right here. And this is the beginning of the generator, right? Because right now we only have this hole here. Another thing, the machine shop. This will actually consume the first steam core that we have. And this is going to be pretty important for us. So let's build it also right here at the center. And after this, we can start with the shaft structure. It will support the massive bulk of the generator and transfer the tremendous forces produced by its operation to the foundation. And this will require 50 workers. Right now, it's a dangerous safety level, so I'm not going to assign anyone to this yet. Also, we have arrived at the lost crates. There are some steam exchangers and steel composites. Inspecting the crates, we found some steam exchangers. These valuable resources must have been destined for the winter home construction site, but it seems they got mislaid. Fell off a trailer or something. Alright, so we take them. And we continue onwards to the cargo convoy. We're going to need them later. Protective structures. So this is something we can use here now for structural profiles, right? For this, however, we still need to produce more of these structural profiles, right? So as you can see, my wood is already dwindling with all of this. Let's reassign some 10 workers now to the newly finished sawmill over there. And we can also go for a new attack. And it's probably the ventilation at this point for me. We could also go with the upgraded docks. Or yeah, let's quickly finish the faster gathering, so my gathering post is a bit more efficient, right, that we still have running here. And let's also assign 2 people to that in addition, since we want to get more steel to come in. Also, 2 more people from the public house go to the sawmill. And day 9 is upon us. A new law that we can sign. This is for the labor law now, and this is then the safety procedures. So enforcing safety procedures will compel people to work with less haste and greater care. This will temporarily improve safety in a workplace at the cost of efficiency. And this will also finish the promise. And with that, we are capping motivation once more. And there we have it now. Safety procedures are off. Now we can enable them. This will increase the work safety now to harmful at least. And with the protective structures, we'll be able then to use the higher safety. And I'm just going to make sure that we have done everything ready for this. Can we actually get more people in? I would like to get another 15 workers and a few more engineers and 1 more steam core. There you go. Faster gathering. That was quick, right? Only took us 2 hours or something. And let's go ahead with the upgraded docks, most likely. Yeah. So for now, I don't need to start working on this, as we do have still 3 days ahead of schedule, right? And theoretically, we're not expected to finish that first deadline anyway. So it's fine for now to slow down a bit, use some of the wood that we have to build more structural profiles. This is a nice preparation for the future, right? And use the remaining ones then on, yeah, for example, more shipments to come in, more steel, yeah, gathering. And just really prepare more for the future then. Also, travel farther. Sir, a worker received a letter from his wife informing him that one of his daughters is gravely ill. Dire news such as this may impact the morale of the crew. Should we redact the part about the sick daughter? And censor the letter. Yeah, discontent will rise a bit, but that's okay. Cargo convoy. It appears that the convoy is heading for Winterhome. That's a long way from here. They're carrying parts crucial for the proper operation of Winterhome's generator. It seems that they lost several crates on the way. Without them, the construction of the generator might be compromised. Alright, let's play the good role here and return the crates to them. Alright, we do lose the resources, but there will be a penalty in this, probably later on, that I'm not taking in with this. Let's move to the lake full of fish. because there's nothing else then on that side. Upgraded docks, that's going to be very important for us. And I might actually also go for the reloading station now. We could also boost my food production. We're still fine here though, right? Because there's going to be more people coming in soon. So for this, we of course need to be prepared. The supercharge we don't need yet. The foundry we don't need yet. Ventilation plant, let's go ahead with this. This will reduce some of the toxic fumes that are in the surrounding area, thus increasing the workplace safety once more. So it's important that we actually finish this one.
Get some rest, people.
Alright, also the hunting grounds have been depleted. So that forager camp is available again, and we can send them to the small waterfall. But also we do lose the food production, right? So we're now down negative actually on the food. Losing a bit of food now every day again. Here it's safe, yep. We have improved the safety procedures now on the Profiles manufacturing. Very important. And there it is, ventilation plant, super important for us. Next up, I would like to go for the finer mesh right away, because this will give me the fishing harbor boost by 10%. So that we produce a bit more food out of it. Every single bit counts. By now we are really low on wood and steel, so... this sawmill will also run out tomorrow, so I do need to build another one right away. And let's go for the one behind that, right? So let's work on this forest here. It's a long way over there though. That's another 18 wood that we waste just by building this road. I guess I could have built it here and saved the wood, but it's okay for now. Let's use them during nighttime on the construction. And another book of law. And in this case here, we still want to work a bit on safety. And we can do this by shortening the shift by to 8 hours. And this will rise the motivation, and it also increases the workplace safety. Because, I need to do this because even with the protective structures, we would still not have a safe workplace environment. With the short shift, we now have it then, right? So now we are unhealthy, and with protective structures, I do have it then safe. But we don't have enough workers for this yet. So I'm still waiting for that shipment of workers to come in. Because then we can really push that first phase here. Okay, that was actually rather slow here now because of the road construction all the way over to the sawmill. That upgrade, yeah, narrows it down a bit, right? But we're still having a deficit of 30 food per day now, right? So with that we can survive around, yeah, more than 10 days right now. But we should be very careful. I could also still lower it to standard meal again, since motivation is capped anyway. To save some more food. Let's do this. And you attack? I'm really tempted to go for tier 3 at this point. Not that there's that much more. Efficient gathering. Let's go for reloading station. And for this day we're also going to build the ventilation. Transport has arrived. There's some workers and another steam core. Hooray! Let's assign 10 people to that sawmill here right away. The newly built. And this one actually will be running out of wood now. There it is. We can dismantle it. Also, the small waterfall. Nothing, unfortunately. But it unlocks the rapids and the rock arch. Let's go for the rapids. Over there. That team here still takes quite some time. One day to get to the lake full of fish. Alright, day 10. Now we have workers available. We're still building more profiles. Let's actually speed this up. We have 7 of them right now. That's actually a good foundation. Alright, tech has been finished. The reloading station, and we have enough wood. That's 100 wood and 50 steel we need for tier 3. That's super expensive, and with that we're out of wood. Alright, I still have 2 more profiles that we can build with the 16 workers here. And after this, we are probably finished here. Let's actually go back to the normal work shift for this. There you go, finished it all. And now I'm going to reassign all these 16 here then to the shaft structure, starting tomorrow at 8 o'clock. And with that, we officially start then the foundation for the generator. And we are hopefully keeping this one at max safety as well all the time. Super important, otherwise work hazards will happen, accidents, and this will add up over time. So far, no temperature drop. Day 10 is over, and we continue onwards in the next episode. Stay tuned!